Let me ask you this. If your boss calls you tomorrow and said, we no longer need you, how long will you survive on that single paycheck? It will be terrible. For so many people, it's terrifying. I had such an ordeal. It was not funny, it was horrible. Welcome to Investment 101. My name is Nicholas, and today is day 30 of our 35-day wealth rescue series. Today, we shall be mirroring on one of the deepest fears of our generation, financial fears. And that fear is relying, trusting, hoping, believing, and living on a single paycheck rather. It is horrible. It is like walking on a tightrope without a safety net. One single slip, one single miscalculation, great is the fall. And my brother, my sister, it is not something that is palatable. That is why we are x-raying it today, and we are going to show us ways of how we can be able to come out from such tightrope. But before we go further, hold on, let me show you some challenges that you stand to face if you are depending on a single paycheck. I used to experience it. I depended on a single paycheck, and it was like self-sabotaging, financial self-sabotage. The first thing is that at the beginning, you have that job, you have that business, that single source of income, you feel safe. But trust me, it's a mirage, because one single attack from the affairs of this life, you come crashing. That your stability is moved. It's maybe a sick medical challenge, it may be the loss of job, it may be a fire outage. That stability, that thing that you feel that you are stable, is shifted. There is no more stability. Another thing is what? Constant battles with inflation. We discussed about inflation yesterday, the persistent rise in goods and value of goods and services over in a nation within a specific period of time. Inflation comes. Meanwhile, your salary has not increased. And even if it increases, this inflation, it cuts across so many things that you are going to be using or doing, your needs and your wants. So inflation is another challenge that you face if you depend on a single source of income. Another thing is emotional torture. Most times you wake up tired. Even the sleep, you hardly sleep. You wake up tired, you are frustrated. The energy, you are drained of energy. You keep wondering, well, how do I go about this? How do I solve this problem? So there's this emotional torture, there is this stress, there is this tumor. It seems as if you are not doing anything. Then the fourth thing that I experienced, maybe it will resonate with some of you, is rising debt. Because you have one source of income, because you have just one stream of income, and you have so many multiple needs. There's an electric bill to pay, there is insurance bill to pay, there's children bills to pay, you need to take care of your spouse, you need to take care of so many things. It will lead you into taking unnecessary credits, unnecessary facilities, and some of them are not planned, they are unguided, and you now live in debt. You now wonder, how did I get to this particular stage in life? It is because you only have one source of income. It is because you only dependent on one paycheck. Even if you are into business, if it is just one business you are doing, believe me, you are walking on a tightrope. So you need to listen to what we are saying today. If you have not experienced it or you are experiencing it, we have a way out. I had that experience, and that is why I am comfortable enough, I am bold enough to share it with you. And if you can only do this 1, 2, 3 things that we are going to recommend to you, sooner than you think, you will be out of this challenge. So at this point, let me show you why multi-streams of income matters. Number one, powerful safety net. It's a safety net because you are no longer depending on a single source of income. You have 2, you have 3, you have 4, you have 5, you have as many as possible. So if there is a blockage from one source, the other sources are flowing. And as far as they are not from the same source, as far as they are not from the same industry, as far as they are not even from the same location or jurisdiction, you are home and dry, because you know that one blockage, others are still moving, you are stable. Then another thing is accelerated wealth building. Because you have multi streams of income, the progress is accelerated. Your wealth building progress is accelerated. It is not stunted, and it is not at a snail drive. It is moving because you have 3, 4, 5 where incomes are coming in. Then when incomes are coming in, you are you are exposed to more capital, more resources. Then from that more resources, you begin to gather savings. You have enough savings, then you can invest. And at that time, your rate of acceleration, your wealth building speed increases. This is the rich, they know it. So they have more capital to invest. So when you have multi streams of income, then you have more savings, then you're also exposed to various possibilities of investing. And when you invest, your wealth building, your progress is accelerated. Then the third thing is ultimate freedom and control. You are in control of what you have. You are in control of the resources you have. So you can do what? You can invest. You can say, okay, I'm going to try Bitcoin. I am going to try stock market. I'm going to try real estate. You have the freedom. You have the control. You are not coerced into a particular spending style. You have opportunity to invest and to digress and to test other waters because you have other sources of income. The flexibility is there, the security there, because you have multi streams flowing in, so you can be able to manage your environment, your financial environment. I did it and it worked for me, and I know it will work for you. The question is, how do I build my streams of income? It's easy. I had that challenge. What do I do? How do I go about it? The how is always the icebreaker. Once you're able to get to the how, every other thing begins to realign and fall into place. First thing you need to do is to do what? Start something. Identify the problem in your neighborhood. Start something. If you need to get certification to start that, go get that certification. If you need to learn a skill, go learn that skill. Start something. First and foremost, identify the need in your locality, then you kickstart. If it is like having a barber shop in your location and you have the resources, start barber shop. If you are going to go into joint partnership with that, go into joint partnership. Look for someone who also has the zeal or who has the skill but does not have the resources. Go into partnership with the person. Then another thing you can do is to what? Go into investing. That is also the joint partnership, but this one is invest in the stock market. Invest wisely. Invest in bonds. Invest in commercial papers. Invest in anything that will bring about returns. Invest, but you need some level of financial literacy or financial guidance. But you need to invest, and you invest in stocks that can be over time. They can either give you there's potential growth, or dividends are being paid to those that have invested. So invest in stock. Then you leverage on the digital market. Go online. There are so many things excuse me, there are so many things that are going on online. Wealth is flowing online, and if you can produce value, then you'll be paid. Go online. Start something in your neighborhood. If you are a single mother, there is something you can do, perhaps baby care and all that. If it needs getting government approval, do the due diligence, get it. Just start something. Once you are doing these things, remember, this extra source of income is not your major source of income. If you love what you are doing presently, all you just need to do is to add this, because if you have a present job, you have an ongoing job 5 to 9, and you are doing this and it is filtering into what you're doing, it's not advisable because it is disloyalty. All you just need to do is to look for a job that can be able to cushion the effect of inflation, the effect of unwanted and unprecedented expenses. So if you're able to get this, then you are good and dry. It cushions the effect, the challenges, the frustration. And also, when you begin to have additional source of income, you have this. What you experience is that you have peace of mind. These are the benefits of multi-streams of income. You have peace of mind. Then it separates you from the crowd. That you don't go to an environment where you just have to go there because you need the money, but you don't like the people. The boss is always bossing you. Those around you, they are irritating you. No, you now go there because you enjoy the job, and also you have other places that you can fall on. That is what this extra source of income does. Here is the truth. Relying on one single paycheck is risky, especially in this age and in this generation. Do not allow crisis to push you to begin to look for solutions when it is too late. Let us start building our other sources of income now. I have given you a list where you can consult. Soon we'll be coming out with various businesses that we can do and the minimum capital we can start off with. I want to appreciate you. If today's training has given you value, you have learned so much, my experience, I have shared it with you. You can go to the comment box and drop your own experience, whether it resonates with you or what you are currently experiencing. And if you have not subscribed, we want you to do us a favor. We want you to subscribe, because when you subscribe, it gives us the confidence. We come up with more quality financial trainings that will safeguard us from making and taking the right decisions. We also want you to share, we want you to like, and we want you to beckon to your friends to come and listen, because we are dishing out quality and valuable tips on how we can be able to take control of our financial life. God bless you. See you at the top. Remain at the top. That is where you belong. Bye.